Have you ever pondered the possibility of remembering everything? Let's delve into the fascinating realm of human memory, its limitations, and the tantalizing concept of total recall. Imagine the philosophical implications of such a power. Imagine possessing the ability to recall every single moment of your life. Our brains are not designed to remember everything. From the moment we wake up, our minds are constantly processing information, and not all of it needs to be stored. This is where the hippocampus, the memory center of the brain, steps in. It's like a diligent librarian cataloging and storing our memories. The process begins with short-term memory, where information is held for about 30 seconds. But not everything makes it to long-term storage. That's the hippocampus's job, deciding what's important enough to keep. It transforms meaningful or repeated information into long-term memory, ready for recall when needed. But here's the twist. Our brains also practice selective forgetting. Think of it as spring cleaning for the mind. This process helps us avoid information overload and maintain memory efficiency. It's like clearing out old files to make room for new ones. In essence, forgetting is a vital part of how our memory functions. Yet, what if you could remember everything? Imagine the ease of never fumbling over names or faces at social gatherings. Picture the power of retaining every vital piece of information you've ever come across. This is the world of those with eidetic memory, where every detail is as clear as day every time. Some individuals even have hyperthymesia, the ability to recall an abnormally large number of their life experiences in vivid detail. This superpower of the mind is not simply a figment of science fiction, but a reality for a select few. These extraordinary people demonstrate the potential advantages of total recall, opening a window into what our brains are truly capable of. The ability to remember everything could certainly have its benefits. But what does total recall mean for our daily lives? Imagine having a flawless memory, both a blessing and a curse, shaping every aspect of your existence. How would this affect our relationships? You'd remember every single detail about your loved ones, every conversation, every moment of joy, every disagreement. It could deepen your connections, but also potentially strain them. Would it enhance our work and productivity? Imagine never forgetting an important deadline or a piece of information. It could revolutionize the way we work, increasing productivity and efficiency. But it could also leave us overwhelmed with the amount of information we'd have to process and sort through. And what about our mental health? As we've mentioned, our brain naturally forgets certain events to protect us. With total recall, we'd remember every single traumatic or negative experience. This could potentially lead to an increase in mental health issues. So, while total recall could drastically change our everyday experiences, it's clear that it's a double-edged sword. But what about the ethical implications of total recall? Imagine the power of remembering everything, not only as an individual, but also as a society. What would this mean for privacy? If we could remember every single detail of every conversation, every meeting, every encounter, the lines of personal privacy could be blurred. Not to mention the potential misuse of this ability. Could total recall be exploited? Imagine the possibility of using this power for manipulative purposes, or even worse, for criminal activities. The knowledge and information that could be retained and used could be potentially dangerous. And what about the moral dilemmas? If we remember everything, do we have a moral obligation to disclose everything we know? Or do we have a right to withhold certain memories, even if they could help others? Total recall, while fascinating, raises a host of ethical questions that we must grapple with. However, such a phenomenon is not without its drawbacks. Imagine the strain of remembering every single detail of your life, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The human brain, remarkable as it is, has a natural mechanism to forget certain events, particularly those that are traumatic or negative. This serves as a protective shield, allowing us to move forward without being constantly haunted by past experiences. Yet, with total recall, this shield is gone. Studies suggest that an overload of memories can lead to mental health issues like depression and anxiety. It's like having an overstuffed closet where you can't find anything you need. Ultimately, the power of total recall might not be as desirable as it first appears. So, would it truly be a blessing to remember everything? We've delved into the science, explored the pros and cons, and found that total recall might not be the utopia we'd imagine. In the end, perhaps we should be grateful for our brain's ability to forget. Before we wrap things up, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Would you want total recall if given the chance? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more intriguing discussions like this. Oh, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching.